All right, so today's video, we are doing TikTok reacts. I haven't done one in Overwatch for a little bit, so I'm kind of curious to see where the Overwatch TikToks are at nowadays. This one is from Javo Fo saying, Reinhardt is getting too much playtime. Huh, you don't hear that too often. Let's find out.
So other tanks like...
What the... How do you go from a...
Reinhardt is getting too much playtime, according to the devs. So other tanks like Emongg are
give me a second,
buffs.
I want to hear this!
Reinhardt is getting too much playtime, according to the devs. So other tanks like Emongg are receiving buffs. Emong's fire rate has been increased slightly. You won't believe Sigma's new...
Yeah, at that point, when they first did that to Emongg, I got a little bit confused, but then after seeing it, I liked it a lot. So, obviously, if you haven't realized, these are not actual balanced things, but, you know, imagine.
Ultimate. It's called Tactical Torsion. He could mind control wrecking balls at his will and explode them. The next tank being added to Overwatch is a Raging Black Hole. He can suck everyone so hard that they die. He can also shoot a Jet Plasma Beam. And a damage increase to Wrecking Ball's Pile Driver will make it feel more impactful.
Okay, that'd be kind of cool.
Winston also now has a domain expansion, the Infinite Void. D.Va's defense matrix now completely eats Rein and removes the player from the game.
I kind of like that. You know what? I'm for that change.
Rein?
Honestly, I'm for that change. You know, the couple of the other changes, all right. You know what? Maybe not. That one I definitely can do. All right, next up, we have Two-Legged Spider saying, I'm perked up for real.
Perks might have saved Overwatch and was one of the best moves Blizzard has made in ages. It feels like perks not only introduced a new layer to the game entirely, but were an answer to complaints people have had about this game for years.
Makes it feel fresh.
Not only do perks discourage counter-swapping, it does it in a way that still gives players complete freedom over who they play.
To give you an idea, by the way, just on the data, I think they said it's about 25% less counter-swapping. Obviously, I think there'll be more to that eventually, and I think when hero bans are introduced next season, which is actually less than a month away with Stadium hero bans, new hero, it's going to be a stacked season. I think that's also going to help with counter-swapping because players that know they can be counter-swapped are just going to ban that hero if they can. Like if somebody only plays D.Va, like you can bet... Actually, let me rephrase this. I think everybody's going to ban Zarya if Zarya is as is right now. Things like that.
Sometimes you don't even need to swap anymore. Say you're a Zarya, and every single fight you've been walking in just to get walled by a Mei and blown up.
You can go the right-click
you can just build for increased knockback and jump over the Mei walls. If you're a Pharah player, you've probably complained before about how bad her ult is. And now not only can you move during her ult, but you have a setup for it. And if you're an Ana who's getting dove all game, you can now save Nano for yourself. Lucio players can choose between having that buff boop they always wanted, or the extra ammo Frogger was begging for a while back. But understandably not both, which is what makes these perks so great. Players want everything. And perks allow players to have everything they've been asking for years.
With a choice.
Just not all at the same time. The game is still able to maintain a level of balance while still giving people what they want. And for that reason,
honestly, like, just to pause very quickly here, like, I think perks have been a great addition. I think perks add more like depth to the game, but also allow for like more ways to balance the game. Like think about this, we just had a balance patch for mid-season, which obviously, like, you know, it's still, I think they still need more time to figure that part out, but like there wasn't like no balance changes. It was like a torp turret, but like it was a bunch of perk changes, and when you have all those, like, they talk about like having a bunch of knobs to work with now, that's good. So yeah, perks have been a good addition to the game. I've enjoyed perks. I think like they can grow on those even more, and like they can become even better. I mean, this is like we're still in the early stages of perks, so I'm excited to see where they bring it from here. Hopefully in the right direction, but yeah. Now we have up next Neandra_OW. Always has awesome videos. Usually leads off too. We usually have a few ones where Neandra's really cool videos always pop off. They do really well. And this one from Neandra is useless Overwatch 2 facts for Season 15.
Mei's rainy day weapon has a frog on it that
I love that.
around. The frog on her head also moves, and she has another in the tank on her back. One punch.
Dude, if they have drop skins like Rainy Day Mei, as a streamer, we'll be vibing. I love that.
Doomfist's cape now turns gold jades.
Oh, really? That's cool.
Those variants.
I like that.
Kiriko's rainy skin has umbrellas for the kunais. Zenyatta's mythic skin has cute little moons for his harmony and discord orbs. You can now view Mei's snowball in the hero gallery. Some of the skins like Celestial or Beekeeper are really cute. When Lifeweaver was released, he had a passive called Parting Gift, which is sort of back as a perk, but it uses a different model this time. Brigida's hero gallery description was changed to a placeholder about gladiators, so people think we're getting a sword hero in future.
That'd be kind of cool. Like, honestly, that'd be kind of cool if they ever have that.
bunch of old skins, mostly mythics, have new old voice lines.
I'm glad. I'm glad they still, like, don't just kind of leave, like, what's the best way to explain this? Don't, like, leave the mythics behind if they didn't, like, have an out voice line. They went through and, like, updated. I like that they do that now.
Lilith Moira.
Surrender to your mother.
Rose Majesty Mercy now has petals falling from her wings. This Venture Victory pose is a reference to Gurren Lagann. Souvenirs are now rare quality, down from epic, which is pretty nice since loot boxes are back.
Yep.
One of Bastion's perks is called Lindholm Explosives, which is Torbjorn's family name. Zenyatta's mythic has a voice line for Circuit Royale.
This place smells of gold and silver. It whets my appetite.
Wait, Zenyatta likes gold and silver? Oh, I get it. Okay.
Maze
Nice, yeah. I mean, I always love these, like, this stuff. Like, a lot of that's really cool. Those rainy day skins were awesome. All right, next up we have JYT Games saying felt silly making this video. I don't know what that means, but we're about to find out.
You insult a crow, they'll remember your face and hold a grudge. And because they're highly social animals, they'll also spread the word, even passing it down over generations. They might even scold you as punishment with harsh caws and aggressive flickering of their wings. Sometimes other crows will join in, forming a mob. This distrust can continue for years, so it's better to stay on their good side.
Out of curiosity, do crows actually do that? Like, is that actually, like I really, they do that? So, like, if I see a crow outside, I should be like, yo, hey, having a good day? Like, so are you saying I should start having conversations with them when I'm outside? Like, if, like, there's a crow, like, flying around, like, be like, hey, hope you're doing well today. He said if you treat them well, they'll end up loving you. So I'm not gonna try to pet a crow. I'm just saying, if I see a crow, like, hey, have a good day, right? Okay, I got you. All right, next up we have the real 29 carat, and then just says, I'm not dumb, LOL bro. That's it. I don't know the context. I don't know what that means. Let's find out. Oh, I see. Shooting into a Genji deflect. Oh yeah, that's fine. We all have that in Overwatch. If I shoot into a Genji deflect, here's what I'll say. It was a good shot by me. That's it. I hit a good shot. All right, next up we have Angry Fox Noises. They say this again, my Chungus, LW, and Sombra helping him, plus the Genji body blocking. This is a roller coaster of emotions, and I'm excited to see. Is there a Reinhardt chasing this Ana around? Why is everybody... What is going on? Oh no! Keep going! Big slam! Dude, what happened in this game? That right there is an example of when you're wondering why you're not getting healed, this is what's happening. Shabody96, or Shabody, sorry if I get your name wrong, says, shout out to Jay Peerless for the ideas. We'd like to see y'all see hero-specific videos or keep it in general. This one says, how they talk about Overwatch agents in interviews. This will be interesting.
Call the police. Why didn't you call the police?
Hello, officer. I got jumped by a gorilla, a cowboy, a ninja, and a motherfucker who ran away from the Renaissance. How stupid do you think I look? They got shotguns, assault rifles, rail guns, and this motherfucker runs in with a hammer. He just kept swinging and swinging and swinging and saying, would you like to see my muscles? No! I swear I heard one of them say the universe speaks.
Yeah, I can see.
I don't know what it's telling him, but he sent my boy Jimmy in a black hole. The ninja.
Okay, this is a time to talk about, chat. You know we're in the spring and it's time to put the... Side note, why did I get this out of all of this? Okay, I'm over here watching the interview thing and it's great. I'm having a good time with it. But what I'm getting out of this is that I just realized it's almost time to put the AC units back in the windows. It's springtime. Why again? These are the things that this is where my mind goes sometimes, Chad. I'm like, damn, we got a window AC unit that will be in soon again because it's almost springtime.
Ninja came out screaming, the dragon becomes me, and then turned my blood to sashimi! Don't fight his brother. He brought a bow. He kinda clean with it though. I tried to go after one of the supports.
Was it easier?
Fuck no. She took out her shield, hit me so fucking hard, I woke up in a hospital bed 3 months later. I can't remember my son's birthday. And then this pink dude just sprouts a fucking tree out of nowhere. Who the hell do you think he is, the Lorax?
That's Lifeweaver, okay? First of all, Lifeweaver... Oh yeah, it's like the new skin, right? Okay, there you go. When you're too locked in on Widow to not realize your surroundings.
Mantis, look out!
I love that one. That one's great. And the best part is like, that also happens to Mercy sometimes because your teammates have terrible positioning and it'll just put you in those spots anyway. All right, this next one is from XX High Pluto XX, and it says, all 10 of us use the last of our brain cells at the same time. Okay, what is this? Imagine explaining this to someone who's never played Overwatch. I already know what's going to happen. I've heard that. Why? I'm ready. The ultimate domino shall begin. Get ready. There it is. Yep. All domino time. Let's go, baby. Oh, yeah. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, more buttons. Oh, you got a challenge. Nice. Good job. Is it bad? No. Is it bad that I looked at that and knew everything that was going on? Is that bad? I saw all of that and I was like, you know what? They was missing some ultimates. I feel like some ultimates were missing. If anything, that was a tame team fight. Hey, if 6v6 becomes a consistent thing, it's gonna be even more of that. For our last TikTok of this TikTok video, we're gonna have a couple reacts over the next few days. Is from Nintendo 64640 saying, "See soy plata 2." I know what that means. I'm well versed. That is an old school monitor, by the way. When you hear about the CRT things, for anybody who doesn't know, by the way, this was the monitor. This was the one that people had. Okay, the classic. This was what you played on. You used to carry these things around. If you needed to move this thing, that was your workout for the day. All right, you know what? You know how now, like, it's like, okay, my schedule for this week, we're gonna do this, it's gonna be this. Your strength training on a Wednesday was move your CRT monitor. That was it. Don't even get me started about the PCs. That looks awesome. Look at that. Look at that keyboard, too. Honestly, I don't know what, like, the specs on this computer is either, but, like, I'm impressed it works. I gotta say, little side note, Overwatch is a very optimized game. That was great, though. Like I said, this reminds me of just, like, the old school stuff you would have, like the... You know what even solidifies... I don't know if anybody can see this, but you know what really solidifies this build? Like, this is, like, an early... old school style build, right? But do you know what really, like, solidifies the build here? There's two things. One, someone said it already, the stickers on the monitor. Okay? Stickers on the monitor, absolutely. Classic. That was a go-to. Number two, you ready? The missing enter key on the numpad. That was a staple in keyboards back then, was there was always a missing key, and you don't know how either, okay? You didn't get rid of it. You don't slam your keyboard. But there was always a missing key, and it was never there. No one took it. It just disappeared. We don't know where it went. And that's what I noticed was the missing enter key on the bottom of the numpad. What a classic, though. It's just cool that Overwatch can even open that up and play it. That's awesome. That is awesome. And that is our TikTok reacts. If you want to submit TikToks for us to react to, my Discord is where you can do that. We're always looking for more. Generally, it's, the more we get submitted, the more likely we're able to do the videos. We're going to have all the descriptions of everybody's links and all where you can find the TikToks in the description if you want to check them out. So make sure to check everybody out that we reacted to today. That being said, I hope you all enjoyed. We record these live on stream. You see the Twitch app or the webcam. I'll stream on YouTube. Stop by if you haven't. With that being said, hope you all have an amazing day /night.